Hey, it's me. Your God of Light, making it through light, all of us together. But I don't know if I've mentioned this. I know I have before because I'm constantly being reminded and having to keep telling myself you're close to the end. Not the end like complete finish, but you know how when you're going through a struggle and you get to that point where you see the end is near, you know, that's when you're tested the most because the devil does not want to see you succeed. That's an obvious because if you succeed, then that entity has failed. And there's that power struggle that always exists. But like for me, for the last few days I've been dealing with fighting off being sick. And then finding out somebody at work has scarlet fever, other kids have strep throat. Two kids left the other day, their mom had COVID and they haven't come back, and it's like, damn, like it's all around me. And luckily I haven't gotten any of it. I mean, I felt run down, felt like I was possibly coming down with strep throat, and was like, oh no, 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 and went straight to my home remedies and slept 12 hours. I think it was yesterday, and finally woke up this morning here, and you're close to the end. That's why you're being, all these blockages are popping up, right? Because now it's like you got to push harder, or at least sit back and know that it's going to pass. And honestly, all I've done is keep praying and trying to move forward and stay positive, because that negativity has been on my tail, just like barking at me. And I'm like, man, I've never been this person. I've never been so, I'm not bitter, but it feels like a tinge of resentment, just like, why me? You know, the poor, pitiful me. And I'm trying to get out of that mindset because I know I'm not being attacked, you know. If anything, I'm being protected and divinely guided. And I want all of you to realize the same is for you. If you feel like you're in this huge struggle, then know that you have a bigger purpose. Just know that you're getting close to conquering those demons or leveling up in a way to where new levels, new devils, you know. It's always going to be some sort of battle. That's pretty much what being alive is. I mean, if you look at our history, it's been survival of the fittest. Those that can adapt will survive. Those that can accept change will grow, you know. And it's almost like a plant in certain environments. It has to fight to root and then adapt to the changes in the environment for it to be able to go, okay, I can stay here, I can survive here. That's us as humans. And the only difference is we have the ability to wander around freely. But it's like we fail to see how we have to adapt, you know. Because I've lived in other countries and talk about culture shock. It's almost like, who the hell are these people? How do they survive like this? And then coming back to my own country was like, oh my God, I don't fit in here because I got used to being there, and everything took adjustment. So if you're going through a hard time, just keep trying to adjust to it. And I promise you that over time, you'll find that it gets easier. And yes, as you're leveling up, you're going to find discomfort on every level because you're having to adjust and grow and change. You know, and it's, if you ask your kids, does it hurt to grow? Yes, because you might have forgotten. And like I said, I'm sure I've probably shared this message before, but something just told me, reminded me this morning, hey, you're getting close. That's why it's getting tougher, because just like a baby being born, you know, it's tough for the mother to have to push and keep pushing until she succeeds at her task. And I was talking to someone last night and they were talking about being tired or something. And I said, you know, that reminds me of my pregnancies. My last month was miserable. And I was like, get out of me, you fucking alien. I didn't want them in my body anymore because it was like I'd be asleep and I'd have to pee so bad. I'd go to the toilet, couldn't go to the bathroom, get back in bed. Oh my God, I'm about to pee my pants. It was just nonstop for that last 6 weeks of that pregnancy. And then when I would go to eat, I was starving. I'd take like 5 bites and be like, I can't eat anything else. And it was just this constant, I want, I don't, I do, I can't, it was, felt like crazy making. So just understand when you're getting close, those are examples as to what we can actually go through. Mainly as women, men just have to endure us complaining about the situation, because a lot of us are very vocal about, I'm not comfortable, and we're hormonal and we want our bodies back, and we feel like, I don't know if all women feel this way, I'm not speaking for all of us, but at some point you feel like you've been hijacked, and you're just like, no, I want to be comfortable again. So just know that everything that you're uncomfortable with, in the end, you're going to have that beautiful bundle of joy. And I'm not saying a baby, whatever it is for you, whatever you're going through, it's going to come to fruition for you, and it's worth the battle. Just don't give up at the very, very end, because that's where I've been lately. Like, I'm done. I don't care. I'm exhausted. My body hurts. Sickness all around me, extreme heat outside, just any discomfort that could be there has been here. And it makes it hard. It makes it hard to keep your faith up and keep your hope. And I had a friend remind me the other day, you can't be faithful and feel stressed at the same time. And I had to go, I know. And it put me back in check, that if I'm stressing and where's this going to come from? How is this going to work out? I don't understand. And it's funny because I've made videos like that in the past about have faith, just blind faith. And at some point it was like that became a test for me. And when it became a test for me, I was like, I don't understand how it's going to work out. I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. And just like, I give up. And life got even harder, to where I started wearing myself down. My brain got exhausted. Kids were acting crazy. Coworkers picking at me, trying to get me to come up out of myself and act out in a way that I don't. It's just been every challenge that could be there has been there. So if you're going through that right now, I feel for you. I know the battle is tough, but it's worth the battle. So please keep going, and if you need prayer, sending you love and light and prayer, and just hold on, because it's going to get better. Who is it that sings that? Hold on for one more day. It's Wilson Phillips. I don't remember the name of the band. Anyways, good song if you want to check it out. Hold on for one more day. It's helped me make it through a lot of things. So, like I said, sending you peace, love, and light. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Mom Today for the single moms being dads. That's me. So, peace, love, and light. Bye-bye.